Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning, and this is Coffee and Crypto with King. I've got a little bit of my breakfast blend left. Shout out to everybody that is catching this live and those that'll catch it on the replay. You can find me streaming live across multiple platforms. They're listed right there on the screen. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the button for your boy and help me out on the algorithm. The king is live. Yes, I am. Good morning, brother. Thanks for checking in. I'm late today and I have to be at work here in a little bit, so I'm not going to be long. You have coffee, I have beer. Time zones. Hey, let's give you a clap for that one. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? It is 5 o'clock somewhere. So we got a slow news Tuesday. Slow news Tuesday for cryptocurrency, with the exception of one. Shiba, nothing to really talk about. I've got nothing there. Saitama, the CERTIC audit is still going. Don't have much to say there. I think it's at 84% now. I have never seen any of the CERTIC audit stuff go the way that this one is going. And the community around Saitama, every time it goes up 1%, everybody's, talking about it and things like that. I'm just like, let me know when it's done. So, of course, I'm monitoring it. Don't get me wrong, but there's not really much to say out of that except that the audit's coming along. Okay? It's 11:30 p.m. over there. That's what I'm talking about. I was asleep at 11:30 last night watching the Monday Night Football game between, who was it? The Cardinals and the Rams. I think the LA Rams won. I don't know if you watch American football where you're from, but shout out to you, man, for catching the live stream. We talked about the Safe Moon version 2 was out yesterday, okay? And I did the migration in hopes that this new contract with SafeMoon and what that team is looking at doing create some things that helps kind of drive up the value on that coin. So if you've got SafeMoon and you haven't migrated the V2 yet, you should do that as soon as you can. The V2 contract does a little bit more bigger reflections than the V1 contract does. If you have them on any of the centralized exchanges, then I don't know, kind of sucks to be you, I should say. If it were me, I would get them off of the centralized exchanges and put them in any of the cold or hot wallets that you're able to have SafeMoon on, so that you can get your V2 reflections that are going to be nice if you do like I do and just buy them and hold. Y'all know my strategy over here. I'm not a day trader. I'm not a swing trader. I look at cryptocurrencies that have a good white paper, okay? A fully doxed team, except Shiba. Shiba's not a fully doxed team, but they've delivered. And I got in early enough that when it came out, I didn't really know uh, what I was doing at the time. But y'all know my strategy on, if it doesn't have a fully doxed team, I'm not really taking a look at it. While the cryptocurrency space has been growing, there's been a lot of scam coins and rugs as well. That's why I think that you should kind of classify how you're looking at your cryptocurrencies. I will take a gamble on some. Don't get me wrong. Like I'll tell y'all right now, I've got a little bit of Doge GF, okay? Doge girlfriend. Why? I don't know. My brother actually put me onto it, and there's some conspiracy stuff behind it, right? Stuff that I'm a logical minded person. Logically, it doesn't make sense to me, but I figured, hey, what the hey? It's a buy and hold for me. If it doesn't do anything, then the money that I put into it is not going to cause me to be sleeping on the side of the road at night. Okay. There's another one that I got into, Impact XP. Okay. Only put, I'll tell you exactly how much I put $150 in that. That's all I'm adding to it. But it's at a such Let me try that again. It's at such a low market cap that if it ever does anything, that I got in early enough that, hey, the amount of tokens that I have is going to generate some value going forward if the cryptocurrency decides to do anything. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this. I think you can. Try to make sure that my soundboard is working. Got a nice little soundboard over here. I want to try to get those mixed into the live streams as well. What else do we have that's news? Hey, thanks, Tim. Thanks for letting me know that you can hear it. Let's see. The other two things to cover. One, CRO and VVS Finance. The market cap on VVS Finance has dropped. It dropped a lot too, something like 40 billion. Okay. That does not make me scared of VVS Finance whatsoever. Okay. So, disclaimer, not financial advice, just talking about the ones that I'm in that I believe uh, can get you some value going forward. So, if VVS Finance is one of the ones that you are looking at and you see the price down to where it's at now, if you've got the capital, I don't know why you aren't buying. And you can get VVS Finance on the crypto.com app. Okay. I'm telling y'all, like that's my play. Okay. VVS Finance, staking it on the Chronos DeFi app and just letting that sit. Okay. Letting that one sit. If it does what I think it's going to do, you give that one 2 or 3 years, you'll be nice and happy that you got into it when you did. Because crypto.com, I think that they're doing some things behind the scenes that's going to cause it to run up. And when they've kind of developed their dApps over there, I think that they're going to start putting their money and marketing behind it, and you'll start seeing some nice volumes. Hey, what's up? Good morning. I'm sorry I don't know how to read your name, but I appreciate the hi and the wave emoji. Shout out to you. All right, final thing to cover today before I have to get to work. We have a comment though, and I want to read this one. I only trade Bitcoin and Dogecoin. The majority of my holdings are in various stocks. Hey, nice man. You know, you have a plan and a strategy, and that's what it's about. So in my job, I've got a thrift savings plan, right? It's kind of like a 401k. Okay. I've gotten out of stocks completely and more focus my investing capital in cryptocurrency because my returns have been a hell of a lot greater on the crypto side that than it is with stocks. All right. That's me, right? If I had a little bit more capital, I would hedge myself and do both. Okay. But until I take care of some things debt wise, because I do have some debt, which depending on who you talk to, like if I were to talk to a financial advisor, what I'm doing, I'm pretty sure they would not agree with. Okay. Or they'd have a better plan on how I'm taking my money each time that I get paid, knocking down debt on this side and then investing over here on this side. Okay. There's a couple of different strategies that you could go, but ultimately it's whatever you decide to do and whatever it is that you're comfortable with. All right. um so yeah, I have a couple of my five. I talk about them all the time on my platform. My biggest holdings are Shiba, Saitama, CRO, VVS Finance, and SafeMoon. Those aren't my only five though. I have a lot of the blue chip cryptocurrencies as well, like Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, Cardano, a crap ton of XRP, actually, but it's still smaller than the amount that I have in SafeMoon. You see XRP, Filecoin and Litecoin. All right. Like less than 500 each of those, like $500 worth, current value anyway. All right. Um, except for XRP. I have a lot more of that. And I'm crossing my fingers and kind of playing the hope strategy, hoping that when this SEC battle between Ripple and XRP, Ripple and the SEC gets done. If you're holding XRP, you are happy that you did. Elon, I was curious why the whole market was stupid, yet Dogecoin had a nice little jump. And as I was waking up staring at my phone sleepily, I realized it had to been something from Elon. So I woke up, made my coffee, washed the face up, and went to go read the news. And then I got on Twitter, and yep, I was right. Elon made a quote. That's a combination of tweet and quote. Let's try this again. Elon said about an hour ago that Tesla will make some merch buyable with Doge and see how it goes. And he also said somewhere on here about accepting payments for Teslas with Dogecoin. That's a big deal for people that are looking at adoption of cryptocurrency and making payments with merch. All right. Where was that at? I know I saw that on here somewhere. All right. So look, that was about a 4 cent jump, once he said it. But this guy, when he makes a tweet about something like that, he can move the markets. He can move the markets, and that he did. So if you're, somebody that holds a crap ton of Doge, you just made a nice little profit. All right. I wish Elon would say something like that with Shiba or Saitama and move that. All right. Let's see. We got one more comment to make, and then I've got to get off here and get to work. Timothy said, I hear you on that. I appreciate you following the trading that works for you. That's a good way to go. Thanks to Elon, my Doge plan is on target today. Yes, you are really happy. Since that is one of your two, you start seeing some market movers like that. People that have a good bit of Doge probably are waking up here if you're living in the US and going, nice. So I hear you. I definitely hear you. Hey, Timothy, I got one quick question for you, man, before we go. Uh, do you have an exit plan for Doge, or is that one that you're going to hold, kind of take profits along the way and see how it goes? I've been real curious with Doge. I was never in Doge. No, no, no. I did have some Doge. I got in at Doge when it was around 15 cent. And I had some people tell me about it, man. And I looked at it as a meme coin. I'm like, I don't see it doing anything. There's no value. So I'm not getting into it. What I failed to realize was the power of the people, okay? The community. And that's why I like Shiba as much as I do. Because I saw the community make Shiba into what it is, the same way that the community rallies and keep Doge relevant. But I still don't see where Doge is going to go moving forward. I'll just be honest with you. I also don't understand. Let's take a look at this. Why Dogecoin still has a $28 billion market cap. I can't understand that. Like I can't put because I'm such a logical person, like I can see why Shiba's going to do some things, okay? With the stuff that they're developing around their ecosystem, it makes sense. I can see why Cardano and a lot of these other ones, it makes sense. I still can't see Shiba why it's retaining its value outside of the community. Imagine, you know what? Maybe I'm messing up. Maybe me talking about this is why I should get into a position on Dogecoin. Because what if Dogecoin decides to create something of value in the future and attach itself to something more than just Elon? That would be insane. That would be fantastic. And if you got in, especially when it was still sub a penny, shout out to you if you were one of those people, Timothy. Let's see. We got 2 comments here. I sold 25% of my Doge at more than 2% profit. Hey yo, that's profit. It's like my third favorite word next to free and food. You put free food together, then you found the keys to my heart. And see, I will sell 50% of my Doge coins at 4 or 5% profit. The rest, which is about 25% of my Doge coins, I will hold. Okay. Hey, see, everybody has their own strategy. That's one of the things that I talk about on my channel. It's why I do this live stream. It's for knowledge sharing. I'm not, some fancy day trader that knows all these fancy words and I'm going to come on here and talk technical analysis and things like that. That's not what I do. What I do is talk about the place that I'm in and hope that we have some people that come on and check out the live stream and share their knowledge and talk about things from their perspective and what they're doing. Okay. So I appreciate the people that tune into the live stream. I got to bounce. If you caught this on YouTube, hit that like button, your boy. Help me out on the algorithms. That's the algorithm over here. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.